multicultural station.
Duh.
Good evening. Hello. Hi. I'm here. My voice is back. My voice is back. My voice is back. My voice is back. Michelle G, I have a special guest in studio tonight. I mean, y'all can feel free to say hello to her, or she could say hello. I don't know, she. Yeah, say hello.
Good morning, good evening, and good
afternoon. Get with the fix, Michelle G. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Feelings. Hammer up in our feelings.
Feeling.
Whoa.
Caught up so much and I got in our feeling.
Y'all know this song better with the ratchet version, but y'all know.
Caught up so much and I got in our feeling. No, I'm not close to me, lady. I understand. Oh, no longer close to me, lady. Understand. Oh, she said, look, I'm honest, but you love me regardless. Love got my heart.
Like I said, this song better in the raw version, but work with me.
Can I wait for the office? I'm going to the appointment. I mean, she got one answers, but more than got close to me, lady. I understand. Oh, no, I'm not close to me, lady. I understand. Watch out, more test them, girl, and need. Every girl. Boom, buddy, right now she want boom, buddy. When she want boom, buddy, right now she want.
Get with the fix, Michelle G. Lips is in the building. Lips, is your knees good enough to boom on it?
Yes.
You sure?
Yeah, not for long. If you are Sally and you're not true dad.
Good evening, Andrew. I guess it's your song. Hi, Gwtf. See you next month.
My brother crying out Benz or a Bimmer. No boy can't trick me with a zing out a seep on yacht. I know me I'm a swimmer. Broke pocket can't make girl.
No, sir. Not in 2022. Kyunchi, hi, hello.
Papa, ya catch up.
You know, I like European shoes, you know?
The money where you want, they show me big stance. Big this, big.
We don't go by size 8 and 9. That's like in the 30s and stuff like that. Understand what I'm saying?
Show me big stance. Money up for 7 days.
Lips, Tunchi got a question for you. We talking about June 4th, Tunchi, we talking about June 4th, you know?
Oh, me rather watch TV one night and go sleep. Now run a joke where God give me. Now no money pocket like a car will me. Like big waist, big chest, big cash. Big kiss, big rich, big fans. Big things I know I like that. Put your money where you go, that shit. But you know what make them happy? I show me a dance.
Tell a girl fi go away. That's all you want, but you can't touch me.
Every day I me like
Blessed like Sunday.
I know my thoughts so you want ugly. Jealous of me looks just you look like that. Look like that. No money spent on me body. Enough man a dead over me. You want me and me listen me. Like a big
you mad, you mad.
Me no friendly so no. No man or girl can't get me for you. So go and can't roll with the rest.
What up, one drop?
It's a Danny Lingo, but on the Sunday. From the race to me don't come around with only for with clean house, girl own like Catholic, like Catholic. No money spent on me body. Enough man a dead over me. Enough man a dead over me. Dolly have money, dolly have sense. If we go down, dolly have a lens. No girl can't know what me confidence can.
Try. Me check your vibe. Yeah man, me check your vibe.
Hi, so.
Me pull up some me have to check your vibe. Whether me a walk foot, whether me a drive, cause energy no lie, energy no lie.
Yo, Zaga, no lie. This song right here is the truth. Let me start it over, cause energy never lies, okay?
Vibe check.
At all.
Vibe check.
At all.
Try. Me check your vibe. Yeah man, me check your vibe. Anyone me pull up some me have to check your vibe. Whether me a walk foot,
This guy who all got me their song.
so me have to check your vibe. Vibe check. You know me have to check your vibe. Anyone me pull up, so me have to check your vibe. Cause energy no lie, energy no lie. Spirit take me over. So if me not feel it, me not parse. Vibes broke my cut like barber. Anytime me don't follow me money, come after. So if you don't see me money, can't reach me no why. You roll me marijuana. Me just a try that the tail of a iguana. Or me a try that karma. Me check your vibe.
Me not like Michelleg. Get with the fix, I'm roll with itself. I've done it
Whether me a
once.
walk foot, whether me a drive, cause energy no lie, energy no lie.
Pretty naturally, my money stop properly.
That's true, Channy. That's true.
The man to sing commission, he launch the liquor. Pretty skin, I easy kill you dance all like coming.
It is.
You know what's a good note to people. When they tell her count the money, be machine, me calculator, then machine.
What up, Trigger? You see lips in the building. Look lips in the building, Trigger.
I like my pants, I'm fat like my vines. Old man so tight, boy,
Cheap
cheap
out.
Come when the
Let me start that over. It is 2022. We are almost in 2023, right? We are no longer taking bun, cheating in my Yankee voice.
Okay.
What's another one? What's the other word? Wherever, we are not taking no type of ill treatment from no man, no girl, no boy, nobody. You hear me?
Period.
pretty naturally, my money stop properly.
This is bun for bun season. You hear me? Alright.
You know, silly carrot, pretty skin, I easy kill you dance all like coming. You know what's a good note to people. When they tell her
And if you cheat up. We ain't cheating down. Let me cheat up. Let me cheat up. Let me cheat up.
put you in your place. I like my pints, I'm fat like my vines. Old man so tight, boy,
Cheap out.
Come when me sing, you act like a chimney. One top, girl, I couldn't train her too. Yo, from I get the break, now take the break, my working deal. You want for rich, like really rich, is like me now for check my savings, got a truck, I want.
Gwtf Michelleg. Listen, I'm just happy to be back here. Last week, yeah, my voice was gone. That somebody took it. It was taken.
Be a text me.
It just listen. Tell you some. Let's text me and cuss me. Cuss me. Hi, Ren. That's right. Bun for bun, Ren. Let's text me and cuss me. Oh, wasn't we supposed to do the show last week? Ma'am. First of all, ask me how I am. Okay? Talking to the microphone. I know you all.
wasn't thinking about how you were. I was thinking about why I wasn't here.
See, this is the problem with black people.
I'm just saying.
That's the problem with black people. I was sick. I was literally sick last week for 5 days. I don't know. I didn't catch COVID. Thank God.
Right.
Thank God. I'm fully vaccinated, boosted, everything. But I get sinus infections once a year. It's usually in January, but for some reason, this weather has been really crazy. So my body was just, I guess, reacting to the weather, I guess. And I had laryngitis. So my voice just, I woke up Monday, I went to work, barely talking. And my job entails me talking to people, right? You know I'm not a talker to people. You know I don't like people.
That's weird.
It is weird.
So you fake it like Rihanna said till you
Yeah,
make it?
fake it till you make it.
Copy that.
Yeah, so I went to work and I was like, oh my God, like what is happening? So my coworker, one of them, he's like 6'10", no lie, like 6'10". He leans over my desk and he's like, ooh, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, I don't know what's going on. So everybody I called, I sounded like a man. I sound like I got a frog in my throat. Just
Why you never calling me for me? I something for laugh
no, hell no. Disrespectful people, that's all I know. But I went to the doctor on Tuesday morning because I'm like, I'm not feeling good. I'm really not feeling good. And when I'm sick, I'm like sick. And they was like, oh, the weather, your sinus, everything is just out of whack. But I'm better now. Thank God. My voice is, as you can hear it, it's still something in my throat.
Little Mary J. Blige over here.
And I still have a little cough. But I'm blessed. I'm happy to be around. I'm good. God is good all the time.
Drop a bomb for that one then, Michelle.
God is good. God is good, because I could have not got this voice back.
Yeah.
And you guys know that this is what I do. Like, you know, I'm always talking to people. Although I don't like people, but I'm always.
I like tell off people.
I like tell off. You see, that's the difference. That's because, you know, I don't like people bother me. I don't bother anybody, so when people bother me, like, and I haven't always been this person, but I started to realize, and I think Nicki Minaj said the same thing, that when you allow people to treat you like you're nobody, they're going to continue to do it. So at some point in time, you gotta find your voice and you gotta speak up. I never used to speak up because of my job, my organization, and the different things that I do. I didn't want people to know that I'm like a whole little ghetto girl from South America. You know what I mean? A John Crow in my non-Jamaican language. But then I had to start to say, you know, Michelle, you gotta get John Crowish. Otherwise, these people are gonna continue. So I became John Crowish, and I'm okay with it. I'm alright with it.
A classic John Crow and Milano.
All the time.
Yeah.
In my Europeans. No, real Europeans, not fake Europeans.
Listen, I watched her go to Rome and I think Spain.
Yeah.
And Madrid. Her mom sent her and she bought shoes from the tailor man. The man, what's his name?
Lips out in the story. I can't bother with this guy.
It's true.
Listen, I work hard, and I tell people all the time, I work hard. While some people are sleeping, I'm out here working. Like, you know what I mean? So I spoil myself. Emma pick me. Feel however you want to feel. There's your business. Me gay. So I spoil him, and I spoil myself, and I spoil my mom and my parents and that type of stuff. You know, because coming up as a little girl, we didn't have a lot. You know what I mean?
So you learned to appreciate.
So I learned to appreciate it. And I said, anytime I have that, you know, and I'm a giver too. And it's crazy. Yeah.
Sometimes so she me say, I'm coming like one of Michelle at a picnic. I swear, who love me like Michelle? Ja.
My son, happy belated Mother's Day, everybody. I wasn't here last week to do a show. My son actually wrote something for me. He said that I'm always giving to people around me. And I had a conversation with somebody today that sometimes I feel defeated in the giving because I feel like I give too much and people take my heart and just walk all over it, right? And, you know, and I think I also had that conversation with Lips where I was like, I feel like the next time I'm just going to snap and it's not going to be a whole, I feel like I'm just going to snap.
Yeah.
Because I get tired of people taking and then they want to treat you like you're nobody after they done tech. So that's where I'm at with my giving. God will not bless me. I know that for a fact. I know that God also knows that you have to have limits on your giving because for lack of better terms, and excuse me, in my Guyanese thing, don't give away a butthole and feces come through your ribs. You know what I mean? And I was that person. For people that I love, I do the most. And then I get shitted in the face. So I've decided that I'm no longer going to be doing the most. There's certain people that could call me for anything, and I'll do it. But I have to put limits on me because I feel like I'm going to snap. That's how I feel. And I'm sorry that, you know, whatever, that's just how I feel at this point, right?
Then you shouldn't be sorry then.
Yeah.
thinking
Yeah.
about yourself. It's
Yeah.
just self-preservation. You know what I mean?
It's important.
Yep.
It's really important.
Yep.
Hi, hey Ash, get with the fix, Michelle G. What One Drop said? What are you up to without having to
Do her
do any
assignment.
school assignment? Oh, no. School started back.
back.
School started back. One Drop. The semester is on the roll. I'm getting all those who dogging died. Who? Oh Lord, I know I'm going to them right now. Like school has started back. I'm back to teaching. I think I'm physically going to be in a classroom at one of these universities in September or before. So that's going to be something new for me.
God go with you.
I'm physically going to be standing in front of some students.
Them poor kids.
If they let me, because I picked a couple of classes and 3 of them I think is I physically have to be there. So let's see what happens.
Lord
But
have mercy.
next week, okay, I've been so happy. I have an interview that I need to call. I'm about to call you, Tashina. Hold on one second. I have been so happy that Monday at work, this lady just was on the phone and she was just like egging me on, right? And I was surprised at myself that I was like, not
Did you
today.
black out?
No, I didn't. Not today. I'm not doing it. My coworkers is like, yo, Gilly, you all right? Like, I'm good.
You had a good
You know,
morning.
I've decided that I have something so great happening next week Sunday. I'm gonna post the link if you guys wanna watch it, but yeah, I know I'm gonna be all over social media. I will be walking across the stage to get my doctoral degree next week Sunday. So
Drop 3 bomb for me one time, then. Drop 3 bomb for me one time. Yeah. Yeah. One more. Yeah.
4.
Right, that's so.
So I am gonna do my show next week, but after that I'll be flying out to go get my degree. So I've been so like on top of cloud a million that I can't even bother with anybody in their drama. Like, I'm not doing it. I can't do it right now. Maybe after then come back to me, but right now I ain't doing it. I ain't doing
Fish
it.
frying right
Yeah,
now.
listen, I'm just there. I'm good. Okay. Yeah, with the fix Michelle G. Let me pick up my stations before everybody start texting me like, "Is what wrong with you?" I'm acting out because Lips is here. It's her fault. Just so y'all know.
No, my name easy for call so.
We are on getwiththefix.net, getwiththefix.com. And when I say getwiththefix.net, getwiththefix.com, know that I am the CEO of both of those radio stations, okay?
Drop one. Drop one.
Don't minimize me.
Yeah.
I can't take nobody minimizing me no more. Don't smile me up.
Right. She not fit in a box.
I'm not doing it.
Right.
Mighty Mix Radio, Metric Radio, Coffee Radio, and Majestic. I'm also looking into getting on some other platforms as well. Working on a bunch of stuff behind the scenes. Let's see what happens. You know, God has been good to me at all times, no matter what, no matter what, no matter what. Okay? So, let me get into my interview before I get cussed out. So, let me go.
JB Productions, Tashina. Over here, nobody, I look cold. Over here, no sound, I so long. I'ma put the wig outside and rub off my makeup. Cause already out the road, need for one that haircut. On the signal, not sound like.
Hello, love. How are ya?
I'm good.
You're good. Hold on. Let me start this song over. For the first time on Get With The Fix, y'all hear this voice? Listen to this voice a little bit. Just listen. Hear that?
Over here, nobody, I look cold. Over here, no sound, I so long.
That voice right there.
I'ma put the wig outside and rub off my makeup. Cause already out the road, need for one that haircut. On the signal, not sound like it a break up. If I am man, them asleep, no one time for wake up. Because we need some Marcus Garvey. None of them around.
Now we pushing we wig aside and taking out the makeup. That's how we outside. Tashina, I want to say, first of all, welcome to Get With The Fix. Second of all, let me apologize to you for last week, okay?
Okay, fine.
I,
So happened. I get it.
you hear me? I had no voice, and I couldn't do your interview last week. But I'm like, yeah, I have to reschedule her for this week. So, how are you?
I'm good.
You're good. I don't want you. I know you're not a shy girl, so we're not gonna do the shy thing tonight, right? All right.
I'm not shy.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm shy.
I know. I see the videos. I know being shy. So tonight I have my co-host Lips in the building. So let's say hello to Miss Tashinamuzik.
Good evening, good night, and good morning, Miss Musician Lady. Big up yourself.
So Tashina, let's get into first of all this name of yours. Is that your real name?
Yeah, it's my birth name actually.
Okay. So where did the music part of it come in?
Well, wow, where do I begin? Okay, so for a long time I've been using my real name. Actually, I started using Tashinamuzik,
Okay.
which is my full name. Because back then I introduced some rising stars, and sometimes you have to when you had Romain Virgo, you had Nikisha Barnes, you had some many Christopher Martin.
Yes.
Rising star at that time, you had to use use your full name.
Okay.
So because it was the first platform that I had gotten exposure on, I was like, okay, so I gained a lot of fans from this, so I don't want to change into something else, and people don't know it's the same person.
Oh, nice.
So I kept Tashinamuzik for a while, and people was like, yo, you're using your full name? No,
You
like,
can't
you
do
need something,
that.
but I couldn't find anything,
Uh-huh.
and I just had to stick with music.
Okay.
Because it's music. I love music.
Yes, definitely. And it's Muzik. Why did you switch up the letters instead of doing the regular Music?
Well, Mackenzie, from the Mackenzie, I adopted this Z from the Mackenzie.
Nice.
And, I just wanted it to be a different music.
Okay.
Look at you.
Look, listen.
Yeah.
I love to ask people about their names because most people have a story behind that. So I absolutely love that. Okay. Now you are Jamaican born, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, but you're living in the U.S.
Yes.
Okay. How do you stay connected to what's happening in Jamaica because you're living here and you've collaborated with so many people, one of the biggest people right now in the entire world in dancehall music. How do you stay connected to Jamaica to make sure that you're staying in tune in what's happening in dancehall?
Well, social media.
Okay.
Social media, and I'm actually, my relatives and people back home, they tell me what's hot and what's at the place,
Okay.
So, yeah, I feel updated. I have a 12-year-old niece, and she knows everybody.
The
She knows every
kids.
hot song with drop, and everything that's trending. So she keep me up to date.
You forgot IR, man.
Is she on payroll? You pay her? Do you pay her? You gotta pay her. She gotta be on payroll.
You have to put her on payroll, man.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, share work.
So
Sorry, if I'm here because she said she wants an iPhone.
listen, I like her already.
See?
I like her already. Now let's talk a little bit about your childhood. Like, what was Tashina like as a child, as a little girl? I know a lot of times artists say that they started singing in the church and all of that. Like, how did you get here?
Alright, so I didn't start off singing in the church, so there's a difference now.
Okay.
Everybody always said they start off.
Yeah.
I wish I had gotten into the type of church that choirs and stuff like that. But I grew up in a Jehovah's Witness church.
Oh.
And most persons that know if you've ever been there, it's not about no choir, no nothing like that.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But it was school that I developed my love for music, and I was on the choir at school.
Okay.
Right, so I was on the choir at school, and the teachers, they used to always love to put me up for like special functions.
Okay.
I used to be very, very artistic and dramatic in that way. I used to do dramas and poetry, and I love to sing, so they would put me up to do like Christmas functions and Easter functions and stuff for devotion.
Nice.
And special functions that the school would have, and they use the students. I was always one of those students that they used to do the poetry and the to singing, so that's where I developed my love for it. Until people started really, it was really people bringing to my attention that I have
a talent.
Good talent. I'm talented because people used to like literally like ask me to sing all the time. Sometimes they would pay me. My mother sent me to a shop and then I stop. Come here, can't sing one song to me. Sing down here. You know what I mean? So, you know, they are the ones that really that showed me that you have something, because they were going crazy over it. So I started getting the confidence more and more because I'm like, people keep asking me to sing until you know a song good and paying me to sing. Then when I went to high school, it was the same thing. The girls would gather around me and ask me to sing songs over and over.
Wow.
You know, so just kind of stuck with me after that.
That's really dope. Now, you mentioned being Jehovah's Witness, right?
I'm
clearing my throat
I was
because...
about to clear mine too.
Now, how, right? And I'm not even into where I'm supposed to be in the interview, but I'm going to ask this question just because you brought that up. How are you singing with VYBZ KARTEL and these broke out and dash out sound, body outside, everything outside? How did you transition to that, and what are your parents saying about that part?
Oh my God. Alright, so there's a twist now again. So my dad wasn't really into all that stuff. My dad, he liked music.
Okay.
You know, and he was doing music in his early days. He was doing selecting, sound systems and all that. He was musical. But my mom, she was the one that was more strict. And she never wanted me to do music because she saw how difficult it was for females, and females be taken advantage of.
Yes.
You know, in the industry, so she was like, get something in your head and rely on, because music is not reliable like a career. There's no set route.
Yeah, definitely.
To say, okay, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna be successful, like how you would study and become a lawyer or a doctor. You know, there's a route. But music doesn't have a route, so she didn't really want me to do all of that. So my dad, though, he always encouraged that creative side of me.
Nice.
So he told me, well, just balance it, you know, please us both.
Wow.
Do your music and also keep your education up. You know, make sure you come out with something good. Make sure you go to college, which I did all of that.
Okay.
Wow.
You know, I balanced both of them. So, and I think it really made me a better artist because, you know, I got to be a more rounded individual.
Yeah.
I'm on a perspective where I can speak on a lot of things because I'm now informed and, you know, education opened the eyes to the world. So
definitely.
I could better express myself.
She's so like the West Indian next stallion.
And so, but with the ranch, so I started off as a nice, clean, decent
Did you?
After Rising Star, I was doing a Mikey Bailey, you know, Mikey Bailey studio. You got Mikey Bailey, Uncle Mikey, anyway, and that, right? And I was doing a lot of, because if you know Mikey Bailey is known for like the clean, conscious, positive kind of stuff. You work with the likes of Cheryl Franklin, J.C. Lodge, you know? That's his type, Vernon Tony Gold. That's the type of music that he really, you know, does. And I was around Mikey Bailey studio, I was doing some nice, lovely one-drop songs.
Okay.
Like some authentic dance, some authentic reggae. Clean, positive music.
Yeah.
But for some reason,
it wasn't coming across, right?
No one was feeling it. No one was feeling it. And I was like, alright, me being a girl that was raised in Tower Hill, right? That's one of the rough parts of Kingston.
Big up Tower Hill.
Wow.
Tower Hill, Tower Hill.
Right, that's so.
So, I mean, for me to be, you know, a girl like that and then raised by my mom, we couldn't go outside, I couldn't play with anybody, I had to play with my books.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah.
So I went to the uptown schools, I went to, you know, Wilma's, the part of Wilma's girls' school.
Oh, nice.
And then, you know, I studied law, stuff like that. So
wow.
I know like both worlds.
Wow.
So I was like, well, And because of that, because I would have been like what they call it, push girl, you know, and Garrison. Just imagine one push girl in a Garrison environment.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, some of the girls in trouble me and come in this uptown.
Ooh.
This uptown I come, watch your chef walk and one. You can't stand me. And then when I did these conscious positive music, they were like, she can't have a little bit lady star in her.
Oh, wow.
Conscious. Then she need for rap. So because I didn't have the long skirts and the rasta look, I don't think I was being accepted.
Wow.
Into that world by the rasta then, because you know them to the night one job.
Yeah.
You know, I even have a song with Queen Africa.
Really?
Yeah.
I even had a song with Sister Kalanji.
Really?
Nice, one job, positive, conscious song, and nobody was like raising after it.
Wow.
Wow.
You know, when I went on stage to like perform, when they see me get up there, because you know, with I'm a little falls there and you know, with the things I mean, because I like those guys, I like looking pretty, you know, and then I'm busty. So there's a little cleavage that will show sometimes, no matter what I wear when you're busty.
Which liquor
very hard for us to
cleavage?
disguise or both. And so we're trying to get attention when we wear our clothes. Because they're just busty.
Yeah.
And so because of that image, I was never accepted as one of those reggae, one-drop type of artists.
Isn't that crazy?
It is. It's a man's world.
Well, I mean, in a way, you have to understand it's a business act, you know. It comes with a package.
So you have to look mannish to be accepted.
Is a man thing.
Are more modest if you're going to go the righteous side. They want to see long
that's crazy. Wow.
Natural hair and long skirt.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't expect it to be found in our basket right now.
Right.
No, you wouldn't. But at the same time, she can be sexy too.
Yeah.
Why she can't be?
Yeah.
You understand? Rasta can be
It's
sexy.
a stereotype.
It is,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Wow. That's interesting. Wow.
Right?
So
I've never heard that
I didn't
side
feel
of
like
it.
I belong, so I was like, you know, let me try something else.
Okay.
And then I met JB, who's my manager and producer.
Yes. Shout out to
And
JB.
Big up JB Productions. And then big up King's Media. Oh, yeah, right.
Yes,
so,
Kimmy.
Yeah.
All right, so right, so I met JB, and he's a dancehall producer.
Yeah.
And he kept on saying, this is where I see you, and this is where I wanted to be, and this is what we're going to do. And I'm like, well, you know, I can't put myself in a box, because when I realized that the reggae thing wasn't working, I was even thinking about going, well, we have tried for them, nobody really started to do it yet. But like I started writing more DJ songs, trying to get a little bit more rude at it, trying to become boring, but come and be a positive, conscious thing. You understand? You're a different girl. You're supposed to know for that show.
That's an assumption all the time.
Well, I was a push ghetto girl, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I said, all right, I'm going to come out of the box because, you know, challenges want to start right to the occasion and, you know, I tackle challenges them and overcome them. So, I just decided to, well, you know, make a little more and then type of music. Then he gave me dancehall rhythms.
Okay.
Dancehall rhythms, and he said that, you know, a dancehall. After you do dancehall, we're going to get more attention from dancehall. After you do dancehall, you can do whatever you want to do.
Yes,
After you get your
definitely.
foot through the door.
Definitely. Get your foot in the door and then do whatever else afterwards.
So I challenged myself to do something different, step out of my little comfort shell that I've been in, and just decided to do some dancehall music and just do what we hear everybody and do. Boom and body and push and do.
No.
Listen, anything that works, right? Whatever works.
No, absolutely. Get your foot in. Yeah.
And I mean, surprisingly though, it was good. People liked it. People was like, yeah.
That we want to see, right?
Yeah, then it's a shot. That's what it's right now. If it's not what them call it, the trap music, the dancehall trap music. If I not eat and girl a skin out and I stay down there, girl, stay down there. It's not gonna connect.
The subject is really easy.
Yeah.
So just a few things, right? So, you know, I'm to this point where I practice DJing so much that cherish the moment everybody thinks that Spice and KARTEL do it.
No, can I be honest? I thought, when Michelle told me about this interview and I Googled you and I was listening to some music, when it first came up, it didn't say video. It was audio only. So I clicked it. Me never look on a name. Someone said, Spice Sweat interview me shit. I scrolled down after it was over, and then I saw the video, and I was like, what a girl full of breasts. Much breasts in the screen. But I like it. Sound.
No, it's not easier. You yourself.
No, because you have a pretty face. So in the first scene of the video, is you.
Yeah.
You understand? So the hardcore you. I wouldn't sit on the sitting there and cock up your foot on the breast and the zipper and me last. In her breast.
She got lost in your breast. Lips got lost in your breast. I can't tonight. Wow. So basically, like, I just wanted to know, like, at what point did you say, you know what, I'm gonna run with this. I'm just gonna go out here and I'm gonna run with this and I'm gonna be top notch with this music.
Well, you know, as I say, you know, given my history from primary school days, you know, from I was a very little, people always tell me, I think it's really the people that push me.
Okay.
Like sometimes when I feel like, you know, my people me just go finish up law school and just go straight into that and just don't pay nothing else no attention, you know, just focus on that. Somehow, I mean, I just feel like it's everything in my life has been leading me towards music.
It's your calling.
Sometimes I'm literally in my bed sleeping. Honestly, I'm in my bed sleeping. And I dream about a song.
Wow.
And the lyrics in my head, I'm literally get up, write it down, or record it on my phone, and go back to bed.
Wow.
Come on, you're a musician.
Yeah.
You are a musician. Yeah,
and then sometimes, like,
created.
somebody, and my friends always laugh at me because somebody would just say something. Like they would have said, look on the black car there. I mean, just say black car on the car. We are parked.
I say go.
This thing is funny.
Yes,
this is definitely for you because I'm gonna tell you, when I was talking to Kim, and shout out to Kim's Media, she's really been, I tell you, when I plan things, they always say, man plan and God does laugh. Like, I be planning my interviews every week. This is who I'm going to talk to, blah, 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 blah. And then things happen and then you got to shift around. And I feel so horrible when I have to shift certain things around because, of course, my flyers, I don't do my flyers. I have a graphic designer who do my flyers. Shout out to Magaman. And when he does it, I feel so bad going back and be like, oh my God, like I had to change the interview. Can you fix this, fix that, or whatever the case may be. But the craziest thing about a lot of things that happen is that what we don't understand is that God is always working, right?
Always.
Even when we're like, you know what I mean? Even when we're like, yo, this needs to happen. No. He's like, no, hold on. I got something bigger for you. So while I had to change the interview last week, I'm like, you know what? This week is probably the perfect time to do this interview with you because I've seen you even dropping more songs on social media. And I'm like, yo, this girl is really out here doing her stuff. I can't even remember how I first got to know who you are. I don't remember. But I know for a fact that Kim's Media got you like nobody got you. Like White on Rice got you.
Shout out to Kim's Media House.
Like she got you like White on Rice. Now the first song I want to play for you, right? Because I started playing Injustice, and then I want to ask you a question about that a little later. But this song, because now you're pushing your brand new EP that's coming out, and this song, Never Felt Like This Before, right? Who's the man? Or is it the music? Who's the man? Or is it the...
No stushy girl tonight, okay?
Who is the fella? Listen. Who's the fella? And
Alright, Alright. So, this was a person from a past. Yeah, somebody from a past. You know, I was just reliving my past in that song.
Oh wow!
It was a special person that I was really, really in love with. I think I'm still in love with, but sometimes you gotta love people from a distance.
Yes.
You know?
Let us step in right here. You keep saying person. Is it a man or a woman?
Huh? What you say?
Listen, it's keep saying person. Is it a female or a male?
It's a male.
Oh.
She said I saw.
Me know, so me want to know.
So you said it's somebody from your past, but then you realized that you had to love that person from a distance. How did you get there? Because you know, as women, we like to love on people who don't really love on us. It takes long, and I made a post about that today. It takes us a long time to let people go. So how did you get to that point? How did you get there, but you still love the person from a distance?
I mean, you just have to appreciate the good that they did for you in life, and appreciate the time that y'all had in that moment, in that space, that moment in time, and just appreciate for what it was. You know, some people they're not gonna be in your life forever.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like if somebody died.
Yeah.
It's just like if you had a great relationship with a person, a friend, a family member, whoever, and they died. You know, even though they're not in your life, it's kind of like it's still loving them from a distance because you still cherish the moment that y'all spent together.
So you have a mental funeral? No. So you have a mental funeral for them? Because that's what I call it. I call it a mental funeral. Is that what you have? Like them dead to your inner your head? Like them not exist?
Yeah, I mean, if I feel own good.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Yeah,
sometimes. So I can say I love them from a distance and just leave it waiting there.
Left it right there, so right?
I can't carry it into next month.
Next week. Not even tomorrow. Yeah, make it stay right there. For the first time on Get With The Fix, this is Tashinamuzik. This is Never Felt Like This Before, Jaja.
If I ever felt like this before, all I know is you leave me wanting more.
Oh gosh.
Never ever felt like this before. All I know is you leave me wanting more and more and more and more. Come closer to me. We gotta like it, we gotta rush. You do something to me. We wanna die all night. Ain't no dreaming, nigga. You want my body, you wanna use up, you know. But tell me, can you feel this shit? I'm not the one to disappoint. When you're pretty, talk, I just wanna see your body right. When you're pretty, talk, I just wanna see your body right. Never ever felt like this before. All I know is you leave me wanting more and more. Got me intoxicated with your love. Infatuated with your touch.
Oi!
There's a word big and stuff. Make me wanna give it all to you. I think I'm falling for you. I think I'm falling. I can't fall for someone just met. They gon' be quick and you know what comes next. The way that you got me, I can't explain. Won't even try to explain.
Yo, Tashina, I'm not gonna lie to you, right? I'm listening to this song, and I'm hearing Shakira.
Christina Aguilera is who I'm hearing.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Swear. Word.
Wow, like we just got two different people
Yes.
from listening to this song. Like, how do you do that?
You're
Like,
dope.
Good comparison, though.
You're dope.
Good
You're
people.
dope. You're dope. You sound pop, then reggae, then hip hop. You're dope. You're dope. You're dope.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
welcome.
Like, did you practice? Like, have you been practice doing this type of stuff? Like, how does that happen?
All right. Well, again, it's just trying to be out of the box, just trying to not be in my comfort zone and be, it's my passion for music to ensure that I'm good at all aspects.
Have you ever
never
tried?
know what market, you might be on, as I said, I was a singer, before, And then my venture in a DJ thing till them start that thing for me. I'm saying, no, I'm trying to R&B thing because I love music and I love singing. And I love all genres of music. So I like to dabble and, I'm just really happy about this song. I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to play an instrument?
Yes.
What instruments do you play? Just the piano?
Yeah.
Have you ever tried anything else? You never tried nothing else? Just
drum, but I've tried the guitar too, but I find that
a little difficult.
I find that the keyboard is more me.
Gotcha. Piano-esque. I gotcha.
That's really dope. It's so, because the goal, right? I talk to a lot of people and they're basically like, the goal is to get international. But listening to your song, I get the fact that most people don't understand what it means to get to being international. Like Lips and I are sitting here, we got 2 different people from your song, and including yourself, that's 3 people in one song. So that song right there makes you stop and realize that being international means that you have to be able to twist up your sound, your voice, and everything.
Yeah.
Y'all should talk to Shaggy about that song then.
To be agreed. Listen. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Real talk. No, don't listen. Like you said, what got you to this very moment was the people them.
Yeah.
And the people them. Syria, keep on making you feel like that because it's facts. I don't know you. I'm not getting nothing to say this about you. I'm listening to your music a few weeks ago for the first time. And more than 6 songs, and that's a lot. And my attention span is like a 2-year-old, okay? I start watching something, it just fades away, I'm better put it down, lick the split, you understand? But you kept me captivated 6 songs later. You're dope in real life.
Yeah,
keep it
up. Definitely. Now, do you write your own music?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
How do you, like, what state of mind, like, how do you get to be like, you know what, this song is what I'm going to write today, or does it just come to your head and you're like, I'm just going to run with it?
I would say really initially it was inspirational, like it was just like from the need for something like injustice, at the side and what was happening in Jamaica, because Jamaica, with this whole lockdown and COVID thing, oh my God, Jamaica one of the worst places to get. It was really, really bad. Even when the mask mandate was up over here and, people, they would actually lock you up. And I mean, like, the police them in Jamaica didn't stay.
Hoggish.
You understand? And then I drag the people, them and put them in a but in a service vehicle. Because they don't have on a mask. And we don't think that it's just too much.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just too much. I understand public spaces then when if you're going out business or we kind of confined then and the germs might spread. Not saying that people shouldn't wear masks, but have a mask to give them.
Yeah, there's always that option.
Rather than ill-treat them and go find them $5,000 for not wearing a mask. Have a mask to give those that you see on the road. Only they can't afford a mask.
Yeah.
All they're looking for is a small change. My aunt got caught up there. She in Jamaica with no mask.
But the fact that the music industry was affected so much.
Yeah.
Everybody else can't open.
Yeah.
The supermarket and the shop them and the pharmacy them and all these people, everybody open.
Yeah.
All the restaurants and the bar them open.
Yeah, no musician.
But no party can't. You understand the artists and the selectors and the dancers and the industry. But suffering and I like how a lot of times the government make it seem like artists are nobody. And yet still Bob Marley and the fact that the art, the music are one of the biggest things them where make a country be known.
Definitely.
What put us on the map.
Definitely.
So, but just never like how the whole, RD was going on. And being a passionate person as I am, when I see things, I will feel away and express it.
You voice it.
Through music.
Definitely. I love it.
That's the outlet. That's what I learned from musicians, that's an outlet to let some stuff out. You could write some things that you can't scream at somebody, you know what I mean? You could turn it into a song. No, I've heard that before. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
What I wanted to do, I wanted I wanted, well, the song now, I was hoping that certain persons, it could fall on their ears, that they could hear it. Because when I can get a meeting, to go sit down with this person or that person to say certain things to them, or open their eyes to what's going on, they can hear it through the music.
Definitely.
Back, your perspective.
Now, what is one thing that people should know about you and your when it comes to your music?
When it comes to me and my music, like you never know what to get in next.
Okay.
I love all genres of music, and that's why I chose Tashinamuzik, because I don't put myself in a box.
Yeah.
You might find me in the country and western, you might find me in the rock and roll. You might find me in the one drop reggae, you might find me in the hip hop R&B, you know what I mean? Dancehall. So that's one thing I want persons to know. Like, I think I'm a rounded artist. You know?
Yeah, I like it.
I dabble in all of the genres.
I love it.
They won't be bored.
Now, tell us about Bossy. Cause
Bossy. Okay, so Bossy is definitely a feel-good song.
Okay.
You know, make you feel good, and you know, even if what I'm saying, you can't relate exactly, but you can relate some way. You put on your Sunday, so you come out and you feel bossy.
I relate all the way.
You know, I feel nice and sing a song.
All the way, I relate.
Yes, she do.
You know? Because it's so funny, people want different type of things. But then they don't only want to hear about the skin out and you can stuff with dancehall. They want vibes, they want throw songs.
Yes.
They want, you know what I mean? They want things that them can mount up and walk, you know, walk in Chelsea. You know?
Yes, my love. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Let me give them a little excitement.
Yes, definitely. So for the first time on Get With The Fix, here is Bossy.
Chemist. Yo, JB Production. Your style costs more than a grand.
Hold on.
Couple million.
Hold on. Get With The Fix, Michelleg. This is Tashinamuzik. This song is called Bossy. This is a summer anthem, you hear me?
Your style costs more than a grand.
Not true.
I'm more nothing, no depend on the man.
Not true.
I'm book of couple million.
Boy.
Call me the designer, yeah. 50K when we spend on a day. Then we push, then I drive in the shabby. House me living at the pool, in the air. Looking good, every day that come my way. Bossy me, bossy me, bossy me. Want see me hype, that's a for your bad luck. Bossy me, bossy me, bossy me. Penny pan my bag, be you from my foot. Bossy me, bossy me, bossy me. Sexy and look cute, nobody no mark up. Bossy me, bossy me, bossy me. Yeah, I live my life, I'ma don't give up. Pretty girl a pass, ugly girl a sell up. If you have the money, yeah, you woulda mango come. And if you have the money, yeah, you woulda travel down. Stay around and back your dirty nothing tell you. Drag me name, but me don't give a damn. House clean out. Hold any man, 7 figures for me, I'm gonna go in a bank. Now sponge for my girl, forget no to jam. Bossy me, bossy me, bossy me. Want see me hype, that's a for your bad luck.
Tashina.
Yeah.
This has become a new song. This is my new song.
May I download this? Yeah.
Yeah, I live my life, I'ma don't give up. Your style costs more than a grand. I'm more nothing, no depend on the man. I'm book of couple million. Buy when we want, call me the designer, yeah.
Yo, that's my new song from now. I think I'm
the very bossy 2022.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, you.
Now, Tashina, as a woman in this industry, right? What are some of the struggles that you find in this business, and how have you overcome those things as a woman in this man-driven industry?
Yeah, you know, as I say, you know, the whole it's been a struggle the whole time, like from day one, because you know, as I said, they're not accepting and expect that okay. If you're light skin, then you probably have bleach, and you have your false skin, and you have false hair, you have skettles. So we don't want, you know, one drop stamp from you. We're going to do some skettles from them, we do the skettles from them. They must say push, you're not skin out and not go on, you know. So when I really, you're too stush, you know, and so I think males have it easier, but with women, it's just the percentage of us being successful in the music industry, which is a male-dominated industry, is smaller. And because it has forced you to be good at everything, and that it forced me to dabble in different genres and keep recreating and reinventing myself. So in a way, it made me stronger, it made me better, it made me go harder.
I love it.
But in another way, like sometimes I feel like give up. Like on other, you know?
Yeah.
On other days I feel like, yo, this come like it now make no sense. And then another struggle is even when I do all of that, to get your music out there now is another problem because the DJ them want flirt with you, the selector them want flirt with you, everybody like the males them who are the gatekeepers, them try to use them little power they have no forget, you know? Yes. So it's very challenging because, you know, the producer them when they want to work with you, they want little like this and things like that. You know, everybody want something
for something,
to say that they've had you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And so it's difficult because when I think the man them want demand them. You know, when they look on like a stage show or even a mixed CD, you look at they probably want one female catch up over one corner. Their man.
Yeah, definitely. Well, what's some advice that you would give to a young girl trying to break through in this industry with all of the stuff that women go through?
Well, what I did, so I get this advice from personal experience. Just don't stop. Just keep reinventing, recreating yourself to fit in all the little boxes that will check all, make sure all of them check. You can DJ, you can sing, you can perform, you can write, you know, and also give yourself your own exposure.
I love that.
The enter Digital Rising Stars competition. I've entered Tasty Talent competition. I've entered Magnum Kings and Queens competition. I've entered Jamaica JCDC Festival Song competition. Everywhere the competition them there, me I enter them.
Definitely.
Me I give myself exposure that I can pay for.
Definitely.
Do you think you're the fact that, okay, because I hear what Michelle just said to you and making a way for yourself, and your response is that of an educated person. We're not going to say just a woman, of an Do you think that having your education, having your background, allows you and affords you the opportunities to suck salt through a wooden spoon and not suck off DJ so and so like other girls would?
Definitely. That's what my mom told me. That's what my mom didn't want. She didn't want me to not have a solid educational background because the thing is, when music wasn't working for me and I wasn't able to make a living from it, I was working. I had a 9 to 5.
Right.
I was able to do that because of my educational background. So definitely that's one of the most important. And then how you see yourself and how the world sees you, you're not able to speak properly, read properly, you know, can sit in and comment on certain subjects, then people won't respect you as much as you want them to as a female.
Definitely.
You know, there's no say you don't want lagger in them, can't just come around and try to trick you with anything, you know, to come good.
That's why I'm
so when you're
saying to you,
educated, that puts you in a better position
a way
to win
better.
at anything.
Yep. That's why I'm ask you. That's why I asked, because other women need to know. Coming up in there already, they may not have that tool that you have. You understand what I'm saying? And them need for no say more time. I just like a smarty tick, you know. You can't fool a wise man, you know.
Sure.
Definitely. Now, this song that I want to talk to you about before we get into the other one is "Broken Wings," right?
Oh, I heard this one.
I listened to it. I've been listening to it for days because it resonates with so much that people go through, whether it's a broken heart, poverty, suffering, whatever the case may be. And one of the major messages that I got from this song is that no matter what you're going through, just keep going. Find a way and keep pushing. How did you come up with the concept of this song? Like, what brought you to this song?
So this song was it's personal for me. And when I was writing, it was personal because I had my own struggles that I you know, had to overcome my own insecurities, my own doubts, you know, my own challenges that I had to dig my way out of, you know. And if you're not careful, you will go bury yourself or go sit in the corner and you know, not be seen because of all of this. But you have to find, this song is about finding that inner strength to pull through. That's what this song is about for me, and I wanted to share that with people who might be going through the same thing at the time.
Definitely.
And yeah, I just wanted to do that. Really.
Definitely. You know, the craziest thing that you said that is that I have conversations with my friends all the time, and I'm constantly talking about going forward. Like, instead of sitting back and sitting in hurt and pain and all of this other stuff, like, get yourself out of that and do something that's before you fall in deep, like you just said, and then you can't get out of it. Like, I think we gotta understand that life is short. You know what I mean? Get out here, be happy, find something.
Sometimes people don't have a person, because sometimes all you need is a good talk.
Yeah.
Sometimes all you need is someone who has a different perspective to share life and something. So sometimes persons don't have that. So with me doing the song, I'm like, all right, then you can listen to this and, you know, try and get some strength from it.
Yeah. It takes me to Massacre song.
Right. You know, and funny enough, my song was written before Massacre.
Wow.
Before me, always knowing the broken, but still like.
Yes.
When I heard that song, I was like, yo.
Yeah.
I am on the ball.
Yes.
Thinking alike.
Yes. Yeah. That's the first place I went when I heard it. So for the first time on Get With The Fix, I see me pushing this song on social media because it's saying to me, this is Broken Wings.
If you're searching for something and you can't seem to find a way, you know what you gotta do, right? You've got to make a way.
Definitely.
That's right. Make a way, break away. I'm still gonna fly, I got broken wings. I got to get away from everyone and everything that's trying to keep me down. And time levitating, I'm still gonna fly, I got broken wings. Step out in the morning, step out every morning. When I eat, while in the rain was stand up, me I step out in the morning. Step out in the morning, even when snow or rain falling. Me and the cup in the cream, but for achieve my dream. Step out every morning. I'm still gonna fly, I got broken wings. I got to get away from everyone and everything that's trying to keep me down. And I'm levitating, I'm still gonna fly, I got broken wings. With the money they give me a buffer. Born poor but we never did born to suffer. Want things in a life and me a no bluffer. At the fittest and the tougher and the tougher. Mother never go no prefer. Me know me want my money no far. Me no listen to haters when them a mutter. Me never work hard, me never stop and listen to me utter. I'm still gonna fly, I got broken wings.
Oh my gosh, like I'm getting chills.
No man, that chair so rock with me.
Listen, I'm getting chills just listening to this song because this song, Tashina, like now is the time where we're seeing a lot of young people who are taking their lives. And listening to this song will make you be like, yo, like I could sit another day.
You can. I can wait.
I could sit another day. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Yeah, like this song, like I said, it's just one of those things where it's like a We Are the World type of song. That could take you from I'm just gonna sit a day. Let me just sit one more day and see if I could go on. So how are you guys marketing this song? Like, what are you doing to market this song? Because this is a powerful one.
Yeah, it is.
Well, it's playing on the radio station.
Okay.
And we promoted it on social media. Kim's my PR, so she's doing all that work, getting write-up in the papers and stuff,
Nice. I love it.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. Now, you are about to drop an EP sometime this year. When is this EP dropping?
September, my best month.
That I like it. Now, I read that you have Tory Lanez.
Box cover.
Yeah, you.
Tashina, when I meet him, you tell me if him a receipt for chew up a top. If him here really a drop out like it look on TV.
He's on TV.
That's why you check. You're taller than him, kind of smart. But why you confirm it? Me ask you. Thanks.
But you give us the bad
Right, just shave it off because he's a handsome man. But look at you, Tory Lanez. Watch out.
You have Tory Lanez on this. And it says several other R&B acts and rap acts. So, can you drop any names, or we just now wait and see what's coming?
Well, we don't know about Tory Lanez already.
Yes.
So, Tory Lanez, VYBZ KARTEL, plus my other, look at some things are going to come out. I already know it's going to be fire.
Yes,
spicy. Spicy with it, yeah.
Definitely. Now that you mentioned VYBZ KARTEL, right? This is not your first song with VYBZ KARTEL. This is your second song with him. How did you guys come to work together?
Well, VYBZ KARTEL is, currently incarcerated.
Yes.
I'm on the free word boss hashtag, I'm on the free word boss team because, he's one of my favorite, if not my most favorite dancehall DJs.
Gotcha.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
The man literally have a
He's a genius.
There's no denying it. And so me having a song with him was one of my dreams.
Mm-hmm.
And then my manager JD production, JD made it possible.
Nice.
Reach out to VYBZ KARTEL people there. VYBZ KARTEL have Oliver Star.
Yeah.
And pretty much because VYBZ KARTEL, when he was not incarcerated in our bunch of songs.
Right?
Right?
More than the people that were free.
like 17 songs a year.
I swear.
So it doesn't have this whole valve. And so when my people link up with team people and we just get a song, we just fit my part around it and just make it work. You know what I mean?
Make it work. Make it
Big up Red Boom, the genius.
Yes, definitely. So I need for you to premiere this song because this song is ratchet,
spicy.
It's spicy. Everything involved in it. So the craziest thing is that I had a listening party with VYBZ KARTEL's sons the other day, a couple weeks ago. And the same things that you're saying about him is what his sons are saying about him. Like, he's a genius. And that's why he's so successful, even sitting behind bars. Because he's a genius and he knows and he understands how this market works. So he's using it to the best of his ability, even while incarcerated. So this is dope for you. Like, when I saw the song and the video, I was like, yes, this is where she needs to be. So please premiere Cherish the Moment with VYBZ KARTEL.
The breasts. Cherish the breasts.
You hear me?
Yeah, man, I hear you. Wait, what the last part is?
I said, premiere the song for me. Premiere Cherish the Moment for the first time on Get With The Fix.
You want to premiere it?
Yes.
Okay, Get With The Fix, people. This is the girl Tashinamuzik, and you're about to hear the biggest baddest song with the biggest baddest artist out of Jamaica, and the baddest female upcoming artist.
Girl alone me want come in. Body will feed the same that's in a degree. Nice and clean, sexy like Tashina want come in.
Pull up that.
Michelle G. Lips is in the building. This is brand new. Brand new, dropping for the first time on Gwtf. Cherish the moment, the one, the only, VYBZ, KARTEL, and Tashina. Let me go.
Nice and clean, sexy like Tashina. You feel like you
Bubble pan it down, rock out, yeah.
Bring it in and dash it back out there. Here me love it now.
body will feel the center, spreading at the dealer. Nice and clean, sexy like Tashina. You feel like you panda senior.
Bubble pan it and rock out there. Bring it in and dash it back out there. Here me love it when you want beat it out. And the best you ever get, you want to cherish the moment.
Listen them report this sound like it a dig out a boy there. Yo, perfect, me no need no more. I give you see what I get you off it, cherish the moment.
Broke out, put that head never go.
You're tight, so tight, drop out.
Look how me no want go on.
Love how you sound when me a make.
Coming like my belly shit, where the rest a little bit. Body swell up on it here, look what you did to it.
I yourself so fi blame, you make you feel. Cause if I did when you have it, make me live.
Bubble pan it and broke out, yeah. Bring it in and dash it back out there.
Tashina, you could know how many times I listen to this song, right? I could sing
know
your
the
whole
words.
verse.
Yeah, I know the words. Come like Bible to her.
Mama can't stand up stiff when the song you play
Yeah,
like
well, if it's not up stiff, I'm playing a mannequin. Don't do that. Don't you do that.
Listen, this song is fire. Now your EP is called Cherish the Moment, right? Tell us about that name, Cherish the Moment.
Well, you know, so the great reception that I got from this song,
Mm-hmm.
you know, the people have loved it and sing. We just decided that, yo, let us cherish it. I don't think cherish a moment like this. It's just a broad name
Yeah.
that really, and it resonates with me so much because every moment we'll have to learn how to cherish it.
Definitely. And the song fits so perfect because it's like, here we are in 2022 and you have another collaboration with VYBZ KARTEL. So why not cherish this moment? Like, this is a moment.
You know what I mean? We just survived COVID.
Yes.
You know, my condolences to all those people out there
Definitely.
and who got sick. But we survived it. We survived COVID. And we're moving forward, so we wouldn't all have to be here. We could have
Definitely.
been in a COVID, we could have been something else, you know, we're here. And it's about appreciating life and everybody that's in it, you know, that makes you smile, cherish the moment, cherish each moment.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna last forever.
Definitely. Tashina, what's your sign? When's your birthday?
I'm a Libra.
Okay.
Libra, yeah.
You know what? There was something I put you in the name of the Father. Me didn't know, you know. My mom's a Libra. Me just can't not like you. No, man.
What?
I just can't not like you. I like you. I
thank
you know,
you.
You're welcome, darling. And his breast just tap it up.
And she in his breast.
When is okay? She asked you. You're a Libra. How old are you?
I'm 27.
Really?
No.
You look like 19. Yes, you look like a child.
You look like a little girl.
You
for
look
real.
young.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's really dope too, as well. In this industry.
Oh, don't
Definitely.
tell about it. I'm 22.
Yeah, right. Retry. Get it. Go back and just delete that part. Yeah, go back. Yeah.
Tashina, I want to thank you so much for taking the time out of your schedule to do this interview. Listen, whenever you have that listening party, if it's virtual, I'm there. Send me the invite, wherever you know, I'm there.
If it's a physical me, we come. We can't fly. She afraid of sick. We're afraid to sick.
I also do hosting, so if you need somebody to host your listening party, I'm here. I'm here too. I'm here too as well. But I want to thank you so much for being with us tonight. This was a great, dope interview. I'm definitely gonna replay it again on the station, and I'm definitely gonna post clips of some of the things that you mentioned tonight as well. And shout out to Kim's Media. Like I said, she got you like white on rice.
Yeah, rice. Big up, Kim.
Big up, Kim. So,
love you, Kimmy.
Yes, definitely. So tell everybody where to get your music, your social media sites, TikTok, Twitter, whatever you got going on. Let everybody know where to get your stuff.
No, it's as easy as Tashinamuzik. Everywhere you Google it, Tashinamuzik on all the social media, on my Spotify, on my iTunes, everywhere. Like it's just Tashinamuzik. I don't one name.
Right, that's
Tashina with a music. I remember the music has a Z. Our Jamaicans would have said
Z. Yeah.
Get with the fix, Michelleg. Tashina, thank you. I wish you nothing but the best. I know we will definitely see you on some massive charts internationally and all of that. So I'm looking forward to all of it. And please keep being great. Please keep being great.
Yeah, you're dope in real life. Don't let nobody else tell you differently. You hear that?
Definitely.
Love yourself, Mama.
Thank you for having me. I had a great time.
You're welcome,
It's an honor.
Actually, as nice as interviews I've done, you know, I'm not
I tell people all the time, I don't bite. Like, this is conversation. We get to know each other and all. People get to know you. That's how I do my interviews. There's no uptight nothing around here. I ain't got time for all that.
So you don't bite?
No, not well. I do,
me.
But you know, that's a whole other conversation.
I definitely do. You have to have it for another conversation. Me bite, Tashina. Me lips bite. Okay.
Tashina, have an amazing evening, and thank you again. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Bubble Politan, broke out, yes. Sweetie and Dashina.
You don't feel like agreeing with me.
Listen, them report is stolen. Get a big out and go there. Yo, perfect, me no need no more. I give the shit with tablet, you must cherish me more, man.
Broke out, good as your never goes.
You're tight, so tight. Drop out.
But me no want go on.
Love how you sound when me a met.
Coming like my belly shit. Where the rest of me commit. Body swell up on the tip. Look when you get to it.
And yourself so blame, you make your feel. Cocky for your coffee, make me this.
But we pon it and broke out, yeah. Pretty and dashing broke out, yeah. Me and me love it when you want to eat it out. And the best you ever get, you want to cherish the moment.
Listen, them report is stolen.
Oh my gosh, that was a fix, Michelleg. I love good interviews.
Yeah, that was dope.
I tell people all the time, I love doing this.
Big up Tashinamuzik.
Yeah, definitely. And Kim's Media House. If you are looking for a PR person, that's the lady. Like, she's dope in real life. She's really behind her artists, pushing them. So thank you, Tashina, for that dope interview. Great conversation. I love it. You know my dream?
What is the last 42 minutes of ratchetness?
Who, me?
Me.
You? Okay, yeah. Yo, I tell everybody, one of my dream interviews will be to interview VYBZ KARTEL, no doubt. Let me tell you something. I interview Movado. Movado follows me actually on Instagram. And I'm gonna jump in the inbox and the email and all them type of something there. I'm gonna reach out to somebody who know and see how I can work that out. Like, I have dream interviews that I would love to do. And I also love just talking to people. Although I really like people, but you know.
That's crazy.
Conversations
That's
are
crazy.
things. Yeah, it is. Conversations are things that I like to do. You know, this show is about a bunch of things. I try to stay away from mix-up because mix-up could get crazy. And yeah, I know I need to stay alive around.
Let me tell you something.
parts.
You can dance around mix-up. Certain mix-up, you could like, you know, you could do like the, what's that thing that people do with the clogs on really fast? What's that dancing they call?
Tap dance?
No, the other one. Clogging. It's
Mm-hmm.
clogging. Yeah. You can clog
You can
around.
talk around mix-up?
You can.
Okay.
You can.
So that's the queen of mix-up. Clear your throat. Queen of mix-up. Lips is in the building. So, June, what's the daily party?
June 2nd.
So, why do you say the
You said it the first time. I let it slide the first time.
Why
but
would
it
you
happened
let
again?
me let that slide?
Because it was live. I didn't want to stop
No.
it.
You can stop it.
Oh, okay.
I'm okay with that.
It's
Like,
June the 2nd.
June 2nd. Miss Lips.
Cranberry and white rum.
I can't do it.
June the 2nd is the Beer Madness.
Beer Madness happening in Newark, New Jersey.
Yes, at the base.
At the base, a Thursday night.
Yes.
Now, I am the host, one of the hosts for this event.
There's only 2 hosts. I don't know. Anybody that know me know I don't do 70,000 hosts.
Yeah, ain't no need for that.
Nope.
Yeah, so, I will definitely be there. I'm going to start pushing the promotion this week. Definitely for that event. I don't go outside often.
She doesn't, but she comes outside.
Yeah, once in a while I'm outside. Wandra says she's outside after karaoke on that Thursday.
Oh, I know, baby. I expected to see you anyway. Bring sweet treats. The little things that the little things you make. Bring those. Yes, yeah.
So let's get into the last part of this show. Everybody knows, if you don't know, you've been living under a rock, a hard rock. Hard things up, you know what?
Right. Let's
Kevin Samuels passed away last week.
Last week, about 8-9 days ago.
It's know how many days ago, Jaja.
Yeah.
As you guys know, Kevin Samuels has been known for spewing vomit on black women. I'ma say for it is what it is.
Okay, me I cut you.
Go ahead.
With a plastic butter knife right
there.
so.
Better be plastic.
Plastic, you know why? And I want you to be honest with me.
Go ahead.
All of the women that he's interviewed on his lives are not intelligent.
Well, there were a couple.
I've never seen them.
But he never gave them a chance. I don't think he gave them an opportunity to say who they were.
Because he enjoys to belittle women that are less educated or mediocre, chicks.
Yeah.
So he couldn't challenge you or I on a lie.
Right.
You understand? So what he did, and why I don't hate him 100%, because what he did was he victimized them. Said, don't you know for frightened?
The victimized victims.
And no for pick them.
Yeah.
Then draw themselves in a done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he's not right with a lot of things that he's saying, but a lot of it, he's kind of right. I'm sorry, ladies, beat me up.
Yeah, I think, one of the things that I have a conversation a lot with my guy friends is about standards that women have, that we should have. And a lot of times I get the, Michelle, da. But I've come to the realization that there's nothing wrong with being a woman of standards. There is nothing wrong with having what you won't put up with versus what you will put up with, right? Because we have to learn to separate our feelings from how people are treating us. And a lot of times we don't know that. And then there's a conversation of, my friends always tell me I base a lot of my relationships based on money. And people's income and that type of stuff. And it's not always true, because I've dated people who made more money than me,
and
less money than me, no money.
Right.
I've done some things in my life.
Right.
But my thing is that I want to be able to always sustain myself, right? All the time. Everybody knows that. So I'm the type of girl that if I'm in a relationship or married or living with somebody, I've never lived with a man. That's crazy.
You will get there. Shut up.
Like, if that's the case, that I want to know that when you walk out the door, I'm still able to sustain myself.
Without you,
right? So that's the part that a lot of people miss. It's okay for a man to say, I ain't dating no girl who makes 20 grand. But why can't we as women say, I'm not dating no man who makes 20 grand?
Alright. People, okay. So, from a perspective of my own, right, I'm going to say that sometimes the women that can say, like what you just said, you're one of the few women that can say that.
Okay.
I should be able to, because I am here in life. You have that control. You navigate your own thing. But then you have the girl them that are on welfare. Or they've lived in shelters for years and now they have an apartment and still no job and feel like you should do for them because they have furniture. You understand?
I know AC.
I know beer fun, standing fun. I just said I'm a new straight person. I have a boyfriend now.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in a minute.
And I just said to him the other day, we were discussing this. My birthday is coming up and he's like, what do you want? Send me a bill. And I go,
You know I hate that question.
I said, you know what, babe? No. On my birthday, whatever money that you think you've saved for a gift for me, just give it to me. Because I'm going to buy the $1,200 sneakers anyway, because that's what I want. And I've saved towards it.
Yeah.
I want that $680 wig because I want it.
Yeah.
Me plan for that.
I hate that. What do you want?
He doesn't know any better. It's a Jamaican man thing.
They don't.
West Indian men. They don't know.
It's like,
no, it's a West Indian thing.
Bro, like, if I listen, anybody that date me or I had as a
ex-partner,
slam, you know, knows that I like nice things, right?
Yeah.
So, but I'm not a girl to go to a guy and say, oh, but buy me this or buy me that. Oh, I will be the last person to say, can you buy me this? Can you buy me that? Because I just don't know. I wasn't raised to do that. Like, nobody showed me how to do it.
No, but you can. You're in a place that you can.
But I don't, because I don't like people to say, I want you to buy me what you think I would like. Don't ask me what I want.
Right.
Like, I don't know where to go with that, because then I'm going to be like, oh, well, give me $50 or give me, although my hair is like almost $1,000.
Hello.
Like, I would.
Because nobody tell you to put 7 bundles in the 1 week.
I would dumb down what I want from somebody.
Yeah.
And I do that all the time. And it's because I don't want to overextend what you can't afford.
That's why they have that saying that says, any woman that wants nothing, you give her everything.
Every goddamn thing.
Because there's nothing that, anything what she wants, I gonna make sure she can get it. She's not gonna, and that's why for me, I say Kevin Samuels again, the women that he was talking to, these girls that, again, they live in a shelter for 5 years, them other players, they work at McDonald's, they push up their breasts, put socks in them, they wear the good wigs, because they're not really, they're not their breasts. And I know that speaking from self, because I put socks there.
You do?
I do, I have to.
You want some of mine?
Michelle, make we contact this Maddie, we can give me 3 ounces for you, me need it, okay? That those women build themselves up by themselves, and those are the ones that feel like, I don't want no man unless he got this amount of money or he wear this amount of thing. And them saying Monday, I box you up.
Yeah.
And I give you a rude.
Yeah. Like, listen, I tell people all the time, I've been in one domestic violence relationship. I was young, and I said that was the first and that was the last time. From the time you talk to me too loud or whatever, I
go get my gun.
Like, you gotta go.
I don't like it. I don't feel safe.
I don't feel safe. Safe. That's the word that I want to feel safe with somebody.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to feel safe. And if I don't feel safe, then you just have to go. But Vivica Fox basically had something to say in regards to Kevin. And a lot of people on social media, a lot of black women weren't really caring that he died. Just for the simple fact of the fact of the matter was, they looked at it like he was putting down black women and wasn't giving us any solutions to these things that he was saying that we're doing. Just tear down and just left it tear down.
Yeah.
House burnt down, no insurance, nothing. So they all just stay there. It just dead end. And there's nothing else to come after it. So I think that's the part that a lot of people were missing, is that it's like Dr. Umar, however he get that degree. Dr. Umar,
I like him though.
Like he tells you things, but they don't give you solutions.
No,
there's no solutions.
Right.
So Vivica Fox had this to say in regards to Kevin Samuels.
A hypocrite. In my honest opinion, he really was. I didn't find anything about him to be healing. He insulted African American women on a consistent basis. One of his last statements that he said was that if you're over 38 and you haven't married or something like that, you're no good and disposable.
Yeah.
To me, it was a shock jock.
Yeah.
And, I hope this is teaching folks a lesson about the karma that you put out, the negativity that you put out in the world. That when karma comes knocking at your door, she might not be so kind.
Yeah.
So, the fact that he killed over real quick and was supposedly with a woman that we don't.
So, as she's saying, the last one of the last videos that he did, he was telling women over 35 that if you're not married, you're washed up and nobody wants you and all of that kind of stuff. Like you gotta now share a man. Like
see what man said?
All of those things he was saying. So that those last set of videos left a bad taste in a lot of women's mouths. So
92% of his videos left a bad taste in 84% of black women's mouths.
Yeah. So they're saying that he died of an apparent heart attack. The autopsy report is still pending.
Well,
some people are saying drugs. He had
he
had cardiac arrest, and then he had cancer when he was 21.
But they found the nurse that was with him, because it wasn't a hooker, it was a registered nurse.
Mm-hmm.
So she said he had those pills that they buy from the gas station, those stay awake pills and the sex pills,
and then he was drinking
Red Bull.
So the autopsy drug report is still pending. Hopefully it wasn't any hard drugs or anything.
I would hope not. Overeducated black man that thinks he's better than everyone.
So we'll see what happens in the coming days in regards to that. Now I want to play this video real quick because the last time I was here, I was telling you guys, I played the video of Shensia where Bobby Shmurda said that she's not enough of a freak. Let me just take you guys back for 2 seconds.
Shensia? I like a freak, I'm nasty girl, like freaky
girl, I don't let me know.
I can't stand Bobby Shmurda.
She's different type of freak. She came in sweet. I thought she's sweet.
So that was what he had to say about her. Now, y'all know, right? And I tell my guy friends this all the time. Never go up against a woman because we don't care. We are going to destroy everything about you. So what Shensia did was, Shensia had a response from Mr. Shmurda. So here is her response.
Like the niggas who are just all talk. Like you one of those. And let me tell you, because Bobby is a fan of me, and I love Bobby because, you know, he's outspoken, funny, he doesn't care about people. Like, I love his attitude, so it's not even like we beefing or anything.
Yeah.
But
he did say he was joking, by the way, after.
Yeah, Bobby, I gotta get, I'm not joking. You do look like the nigga who's just all talk.
Okay?
And you know what? I'm gonna say this. Shensia may be right, because from him come home, I be a white woman with a Spanish girl. Him not have no rough ghetto girl for hold it by him throat.
Nothing.
That's why.
Yeah. So on to the next. Okay, Shmurda. Shensia responded to. We love you. I love you, Bobby Shmurda. I do. I like everything about
listen,
him.
I do.
Like I love
especially the free spirit that he came out of jail as.
Yeah, I love it. I love everything about him. Now.
What are we going to talk about?
In the world of dancehall and the world of social media, I'm seeing a lot of things that are like really, I'm questioning. Like my new phrase is, what is happening? That's my new phrase. I'm going to get a t-shirt with it. What is happening, right? Because ensure, you know, the food that older people,
the supplement, it's not even our food, it's a food supplement.
The food supplement. Older people drink, people who are ill drink that, little kids drink that, little kids who can't gain weight or don't gain weight drink Ensure, right? Ensure has now become the hottest thing on social media.
I wish I had an Ensure machine.
I forgot to tell you, bring it.
I should have brought one.
So this is the song that started it all. Listen to this. This is Rice School called Cold. This song is Cold. It's the clean version.
Fast and we spend it off with white people. No put in a yard ring. Babylon touch the river and pay my offering. Sacrificing my time and put my all in. Court. Chat up on the toll, put it in a sport mode. Looking at the lucky is 100 load. It's our diesel a chum no smoke. Boat, more, road gas with the Ensure. Give me right at the Benz store. No suspensable if you live a 10th floor. Now when I lie, stop one light when I swing on the line. When it's a side, but you know say a crime. From a juvenile, like the phone they are dying. No, dollar time, VPN, me not just like a light. Another night, another 100 load. It's our diesel a jump through a nose hole. Boat, more, back road girl with the ensure.
Back road girl them.
Do the thing them with the ensure. Okay.
Okay? Ensure is a food. Listen, let's be fair. Ensure is a food.
It is.
Right?
It is.
And social media has gone crazy with this whole ensure thing. And the first time I saw it, I was like, what is happening? Like, why are we drinking ensure and spitting it out and acting like we're having oral sex on live social media platforms posting this thing? Right? And then today, a video was posted of young kids.
2 of them.
2 young kids
In
doing
the uniform.
In the uniform. The little girl is doing it. Like I said, it's one of those things where you're acting like you're having oral sex, but the person is using ensure and you're gargling it out and spitting it out and whatever you're doing with it, right?
Wait a second, I'm to them, Michelle.
So, they got suspended today because of it, because it's ratchet, right?
2 days ago.
Yeah, here's my thing with it, right? And I made a post yesterday, right? And my post was, this ensure thing is all nice and all well until somebody choke and nobody knows CPR. Right? And somebody dead. What is wrong with y'all?
Wait, me I gonna do it. Me I gonna do the video. Me I gonna do one.
Okay.
Me I gonna do one. But me I gonna punch one little fine hole in the top of the
Just
top.
to get a little drip drip.
Just a little drip. Yeah, make him wait. And me have to go to suck it out. Cause that is death. You might as well drown yourself. Because that's stupid. I'm trying to figure out. But let me tell you what. Like Tashinamuzik said earlier, it's what's trending.
It's what's trending, yeah.
It's what's happening. Just
Definitely
like
what's trending.
KARTEL went from the peanut punch. Remember the peanut song with blend up the peanut and and then them go in the school song and them say, "Granny, don't follow me, graduate from school." It's trending.
It's trending.
So you have to see right now how much pity, because the fact that those 2 kids, that boy and that girl, did it at school, and the principal caught them.
That's crazy.
And suspended them.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy. It's really crazy. I'm just telling y'all, look, if y'all decide to do these things, be very careful and make sure somebody knows CPR, because that thing that got on the wrong part of your neck, your throat, it's a wrap. It's a wheezy rap. Like that. You remember when they were doing what it was doing, dancing on the head or the neck or something, and the little girl broke her neck.
Yes.
Broke her neck. So be very careful with this ensure thing. Look, even doing oral sex is a
death trap.
It's a death trap.
The freak.
Because you never know. You know, men come in different sizes.
Listen, and hold them strong, and you excite them, and you do the thing them and.
And then there's this saying now that a man's penis grows to the size of how attracted he is to you.
Backside, then my man's penis is very big.
Okay. So.
Oh, sorry.
Now that she brought that up, here's my question to lips. Okay? Everybody knows that lips for decades has been attracted to women. And here I was, minding my business, and I get a phone call, and she's like, "Oh, I met this guy, and he's really nice, and all of these things," and I'm like, "Huh?
Yeah.
How did we get here?" And then she started making the post, and everybody in the post, you know, because we do some crazy things on social media to each other. It's really crazy, like we're crazy people.
Yes.
And everybody's like, "Wait, hold on, what? A man and a man?" They're disrespectful with
Very
this.
disrespectful.
Especially menace.
Especially Mark. Yeah.
So how are we hairless? Before I get into my other conversation with this hookah thing that's sitting here.
Okay.
How did that happen? Like, how did this whole new relationship start, and how are we here now?
Okay, single me. Being a hoe, looking for the new replacement killer. Right? And I just couldn't find her nowhere.
Oh.
So I just completely stopped looking. I was just like, you know what? I'm going to be all the hoe I could be, like the army. Ain't that what the army say?
No, we never said anything about being all the hoe.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's be all you can be. Okay. So I was doing that, minding my business. And poof, I call him an alien / leprechaun because he's like not real.
Okay.
So, and he came in like, unlike most Jamaican men. I never thought I'd be with a Jamaican man, first of all.
Okay.
I figured it was going to be a man, it was going to be a white man.
Okay.
Or Italian.
Oh.
Somebody with small pecker. That could, okay, so
all right.
when he came along, he was just like real suave.
Okay.
He was. He didn't push nothing. He didn't. That's not how he started to come to. Hey, me know say after the man, I want to make your mind. He didn't. He barely
He's a gentleman about it.
And he said very little.
Okay.
Very little. I think it took 10 days before I gave him some. It was over.
Okay.
He was not leaving me.
Yeah, not even a night today.
No night. I was already waiting 8 months, Michelle.
Oh, okay. So you were just ready.
Yeah.
Next person you see, it's on.
Me take off your clothes and me. That was and that's how it happened. And he's still around. Woo. Because he is consistent.
I like it.
He is always ready to give me whatever. Do whatever I want.
I like it.
He's with it. He knows I'm crazy, as everyone
and he
has said.
accepts you.
And he loves this crazy heifer. Doesn't complain about me. He lets me be me. And I'm learning to respect a man in a relationship because I haven't.
You have always been the dominant one in the relationship.
So when I say shut up to him and he say shut up, I go, I shut up.
That's interesting. That's very interesting.
Absolutely.
That's interesting. I like it though.
I'm in a whole lot of like 27% close to love.
Aww.
He does it for me.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I love when you're happy.
And I am.
And I'm glad about that. So I asked Lips to God, this thing heavy enough.
That's the good Sweetest Cloud hookah. Big up Sweetest Cloud hookahs. Yes, ma'am.
So I asked Lips to bring me this hookah thing today, right? I don't smoke hookah.
No.
One day I'm gonna try it. I want to learn how to do it.
I doubt it. Sure.
I might. So I asked her to bring me this hookah, long pole, penis looking like a tip, for a reason tonight. Okay. I am a ratchet professional. They gave me that name and I've accepted it and I work with it. High vintage culture. So I asked her to bring me this hookah tonight. And what's the name of the hookah?
Sweetest Clouds.
Sweetest Clouds. Shout out to Sweetest Clouds for allowing us to use this tonight. We won't put our mouths on it or anything like that. You're getting it just how Lips brought it back. But the reason I asked her to bring this tonight was because I wanted to have a conversation about it, right? So, and I made a post. Like my Instagram post and my Facebook post be different. It's not the same things on both. And I made a post about this whole situation because this week, Popcorn brother was in a beautiful position.
Caught in fellatio positions.
Whether you guys like it or not. And Popcorn basically made a statement. But when he made the statement, we didn't even know what he was talking about. And then the video dropped, right? So Popcorn's statement to his brother was, yeah, man, anybody get bun off from them turn off killy. Friends, family, enemy, etc. Unruly can't be stopped. Remember that. Great something he said. This was Monday he made that statement. And then the video dropped and the video started circulating all over social media, right? And of course, everybody knows that oral sex in Jamaica is still a taboo thing.
An abomination.
Abomination to all the gods. Everywhere. Although Jamaica only, anyway. All the gods everywhere, it's abomination to everyone, to everything. And folks started posting all kinds of crazy things about it. You know, there's songs about fellatio, oral sex, Shabarang sing it, VYBZ Cartel, everybody stay away from but they can get it. They can get it. But for a man to give it, that's where the double standards is with this whole situation. But you want me to take your 9 inches or more This is a PG show, Michelle. Let me see how I can make it PG. You want me to take your 9 inches. 9 inches is about this, the tip of this thingy. Right? Why am I rubbing it like this? The tip.
You're excited.
The tip. You know, I'm going to put on my own show. This is a good time that we're not on Roadblock and
yes,
not our boss, right?
Yes, because he was totally correct.
You were called. Like, what is happening with you people? So, the tip of this hookah, the glass part of it that you guys put in your mouth, it's about 9 or 10 inches or more. If I had a ruler, I would measure it, right? So, this is the issue that men want us women to put this down our throats, and it's wrong for them to put their tongues on our private part. Make some sense.
Give me the something that me demonstrate what them do. Cause some man is a muggler. One man make a live and say he's a muggler, and my friend say you is a man, sir. You can't woman muggle. So this is you in the party. You know what? But this is you.
The whole thing and you blow it, right? But you're having an issue with a man going down on a woman.
Make it make sense.
So my whole thing is when y'all take these hookah to your throat, fellas, when you take these long 9-10 inches of pole down your throat,
drop a bomb for that, Michelle. Cause some of them, Michelle, you have to see some of them.
I see some of them.
They're in there and them smoking.
And then they're trying to determine who get the most clouds. Who cloud bigger than who cloud. So, again, I say, and this pole, you know the craziest thing is that this pole, this glass pole, actually goes more down in this tube. This might be about 12 inches. This is what you fellas are putting in your mouth, and then you got the nerve for tell a man that it's wrong for him to have oral sex, and because he was having oral sex and the girl had a toy, make it even worse.
Them same did a suck pee.
They said he was sucking on the toy, right? But a lot of men, West Indian men, do all kinds of things behind closed doors. It's because nobody is recording y'all that we don't see it, but we know it.
No, but some of them I get recorded. You screw.
They just don't know.
Some of them I get recorded, and then you want to beat the woman or you want to fight down the woman after you do these things. You did these things.
Yeah.
You be the first to say, West Indian men are the first to say, let me not say all West Indian men, because I know Guyanese and Trini love to fuck Bana.
Yeah.
Bana, they just love it. It's only Jamaicans that complain that they don't do it. I've sat enough men faces. The one that must say, them don't sit up grinding in your face. What? Whining there. And you lie. Y'all lie. And that's what bothers me, the fact that y'all will lie.
And then when the song come up in the party, if you never thought
and then them first
y'all be the first one doing back.
No one punching and no choking and breed.
And the girls be laughing because the girls are like, yeah, you was bopping last night.
Just like
or 2 hours ago.
Walk past him and see if you not smell me pan him breast.
Yes, you can't come back.
No. This is right now. Okay, so see, right now I'm not really missing that. My man doesn't do that, and that's okay because he lets me go get a girlfriend, which I intend to do this summer. But
interesting.
The ones that y'all fight it the most, y'all hate it so much, and you have some perfect example. I took a picture with what is that DJ that doesn't like gay people? He's Jamaican. He used to go with the girl who sang "Vroom Vroom Vroom Vroom."
For the hype.
For the hype. I took up in an event like 2 summers ago. I forget whose event it was. I was dancing on Jody Couture, the one that has the song with Cartel. I know her pretty good. I was dancing on her. I grabbed her breast. He was looking like, I'm butt on the side of my thing. But at the end of the party, he took a picture with me. I didn't go get him. Him come get the side of mine to take a picture with me. And then at the end, when I posted the picture and tagged him, he definitely commented, didn't untag himself. I said, you don't like my kind. Or because it's not convenient for you.
Yep. So, to end the conversation, I'm going to say y'all out here sucking on about 12 inches of a clear tube. Glass pole. A glass pole that goes into a tube that you gotta light it with coal and put water.
Pull it like Puff the Magic Dragon.
It's like a whole sauna session going on for your throat. So help me to understand, how is oral sex wrong for a woman? And let me just tell y'all something. If one man won't do it, and not a man,
or not a two,
will definitely do it. So the next time you decide that you're going to butt out somebody because they decide to give oral sex or get caught on camera or whatever, remember, this is the pole that y'all is there sucking on. This is it. I can't even pull it off. If I had a rule, I would measure it, but I can guarantee you this is about 10 inches of a pole, 10, 11.
Yeah, that's like 11.
Okay, let me measure it to my arm. Look, my whole arm.
Let's use my hand. Watch out.
Look.
No, man, you know we do better. Do better.
Okay? That's all I say. Thank you, Lips, for the presentation.
You're welcome,
and thank you,
Sweetest Clouds. Yep.
Sweetest Clouds. Check her out on Instagram. She's on there. She allowed us to use this tonight, so I'm giving her some free promo.
Yep.
Shout out to Sweetest Clouds. Book her for your events. She's available, ready, reasonable, and ready to go.
Yep.
And for you fellas that like long pole in your throat, they're right, just so. Sweetest Clouds. Long. And then y'all be adding a tip. I forgot about the tip. And then you guys add a tip to it, and some of the tip got candy. Who do I chat to? It's who y'all talking to, really? Who y'all talking to, really?
She's disgusting.
The tip now goes in this top part, and then some of y'all have candy. Come on now, let's be for real. Okay? I wanted to get into my other conversation about penis size, but we'll do that next week. We'll do that next week. Liv says she'll be back in the building. Let's come talk about your party before we gotta get up out of here. Watch the wires. I forgot to charge the iPad. So come talk about your party. Let people know what they should be expecting on June 2nd.
June the 2nd. It's a Thursday at the base. First of all, I just want everybody to know that all I want to hear that night is girl song and gunman song. That's it.
You doing right for walk and one.
Them something there.
Okay.
Street cred, the skillet bag, wap, 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 wap. And the skin out and the burk out is gonna be a vibe. Big Life studio, Big Life music is playing. Super Big Sounds is playing. Michelleg is definitely my host. God's the finest. Brit, my host. Powered by God. The Beast Security. $16 for men, $12 for ladies. Come out and have a good time. I'm gonna have food. Some of the food will be catered by Chef Razor from Damage Control, Cook Spot Kitchen in Brooklyn, and the rest of the food will be by my hubby. Come on down, have a good time, man.
She has a hubby, y'all. She has a hubby. Get with the Fix, Michelleg. I thank you all for tuning in tonight on getwiththefix.net, getwiththefix.com, Mighty Mix Radio, Metric, Coffee, and Majestic Music. Thank you all for allowing me to use your platforms every Wednesday. My voice is back. I'm about to get ratcheter. Y'all know how I do around here. We will definitely see you guys next week. Next week, my guest is I Am Bling Blang. She is one of the dopest film directors out of Jamaica, doing all these music videos. A lot of these videos that you see, she's the lady behind it, so she will definitely be on the show next week. That is my special guest. Good night. I'm going out with soca. Since we done talking about the hookah pole.
Yeah, you talk about the
hookah pole. Then you get some soca and wind up while you pull on this pole. Thank you, Tashina. Thank you, Kim's Media. Thank you, Lex Sabine. Hey, you're coming back next week, is that? You're coming back next week? Alright.
We need to talk about that conversation.
Yes. Good night, guys.
This is just the original rule. Alright, now you're listening to the Fix Radio. This is the leading Caribbean station. Some of the best DJs are us. From North Coast to the East Coast, and we do this to one room. One room. Yeah, they call it me Mr. Happy Papi, Mr. Happy Papi, 'cause I am happy. Yeah, stress on. No, so what? No, stress on. No, get my fix it to me. Vex on. No, vex on. No, set for. No, nothing.
What we do around here? You know we do around here?
I don't have no.
What we do around here? This is what we do. Drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. No Kim's Media, thank you. Good night, guys. Thank you for having Tashinamuzik on here.
I don't watch people, man.
I'm looking for house and land.
I don't watch people things. I's a queen.
I have my own things.
Some of them just stop the most. Like they know it all.
Ask them when they get that Gucci purse. No comment. I go drink water and mind my business. Hi, Messiah.
Drink water and mind my business.
Good night, guys. I'll see you guys next week, Wednesday.
My business. Mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. Me and them can't be friends. If I get out the lunch, I give me help and strength. No, it's we. That can't be English, that has to be French. Some of them just stop the bus, like they know it all. But if they come with a slip and a fall, it's them to go like you. Drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I know. Drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. Me and you are no beef. I see police and you is the thief. The people you think is your friend, them only there cause you have money to spend. And some of them just stop the bus, like they know it all. But when you head hot and can't see your way, who you best call? I go drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. Drink water and mind.
Yeah, with the Fix Michelleg, I want to take us out of here with this song again. Shout out to Tashinamuzik. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys next week. Good night.
Sexy like Tashina. You feel like you Pandashina.
Bubble pan it and rock out, yeah. Bring it in and dash it back out, yeah. Happy and me love it when you want beat it out. And the best you ever get, you want to cherish the moment.
Big things and them report this all day. She got me go back over there.
This is a shaman. This is a shaman. Cause of the Christian, she a roll woman.
You're tight, so tight.
Get fresh with the fix. So, radio.
Love how you sound when me on it.
9 to 11. Yes, the Michelleg. Better know about your mother. How she will scold you if you don't know that Michelleg runs.
You want to eat it out and the best you ever get, you want to cherish the moment.
Listen them report is stolen. Get a dig out the golden. Yo, perfect me no need no more. I give you when I bet you was it cherish the moment. Happy me meet you, cherish it here. Charge it party when I wear you come to play.